Sponsored by 666bet.com.
This is Coogan Cassius for the Cassius and Hilda show here in Box Nation. With me, I've got Thomas Stalker. How are you, sir?
What's happening, pal? You alright?
Yeah, all good, mate. All good. We haven't spoke to you since.
Still smiling.
You are still smiling since a disappointing night for you. Suffered your first defeat as a professional to Jack Catteral recently in Liverpool. Have you had time to reflect on it, and what do you think of it now?
I've watched the fight twice every night since the fight happened. I've watched it about 50 times. I just didn't turn up. Fair play to Jack Catteral. He done very, very well. I just didn't turn up on the night. I had a great camp. I thought my jab was going to win me the fight, Coogan. When I was in there, the first 2 rounds, he was hitting me with jabs, and I was thinking, where the fuck are these jabs coming from? You know what I mean? And then obviously I got put down the first 2 rounds, and then obviously I was chasing it then, and I got stopped. I obviously got stopped in the 8th, but it's one of them. At the time, I didn't think I should have got stopped because I felt like I was all right. But then when I watched it back, I got it with a full-on shot. So just very disappointing for me. You know, I'm a winner and I don't like to lose, but I think it happens. No one finishes retiring not losing. So it's just something I've just got to come back stronger from it. I've got a great team, MGMI there, so you just got to come back from it.
How much was the impact of them 2 knockdowns to set yourself up? Because like you said, once you had sort of suffered them 2 knockdowns, you were playing catch up for the rest of the fight. So that sort of had a tell on how the fight was panning out. Yeah,
you know, they were bad, but obviously because there was 2 rounds down and I was like 4 points down. So it's one of them where I knew obviously was chasing the fight, but I just felt like, you know, I got off to a bad start and then I was chasing. But I think experience, you can't buy experience, and I experienced a lot in that fight. Like I said again, Jack Catteral done very well. He got his tactics fight with Lee Beard, and all I can do obviously is come back from it. And obviously, you know, he's won, and people will be saying, oh, it'd be crazy to want a rematch because he stopped me, and I haven't really got a right to have a rematch. But I would like to fight Jack again because I know, and anyone who knows Tom Stalker knows that weren't me in the ring. If it was because Jack was that good, maybe so, but I just felt like nothing went right for me on the night, you know. But you know, it's boxing, everyone loses, and I'll be back.
So much credit was given to the fight being made in the first place. Obviously, you two were previously undefeated fighters, but there was only going to be sort of one outcome where someone would be disappointed if you've both got O's to go and one act to go, sort of thing. So
yeah, most definitely. Look, like a lot of fighters for 20-0 and haven't boxed no one and don't want to put. Like I think me and Jack and a few other fighters are the best in the division. Well, at least both of us were both in the top 10 in the light welterweight division. So a lot of fighters don't fight each other, they go on their own paths and they box journeyman, and before you know it, they've got padded records. So it was fair play for both of us for taking the fight, but it was a fight that I took and I was 100% confident going in and that I was going to get the win. And obviously the way it panned out, obviously getting it with them jabs and couldn't get out the way of his jab the first few rounds, and it was just nothing I done on the night work for me. But you know, it's boxing, and like I think the country does need more 50-50 fights, and it was a good fight, and I hope obviously the fans enjoyed it. Is
he better than what you thought he was, Jack Catteral?
A lot better than what I thought. Like, you know, he said he had me gone in sparring. I still say to this day I strongly disagree. That's a lie. Like, I've never sparred before. Oh, he can punch. He's never hit me. I've been gone, or I've been like that. So going in, I was confident. But you know, I think from the last time I sparred 7 months ago, obviously Lee Beard's worked a lot with him. I think Lee Beard's a top coach, and he was a lot harder to hit clean than what I thought. And when I sparred him, I was always landing the jab, and when I boxed him, I just couldn't land the jab, and his shoulder ball was working at street. And fair play to Jack, he done really, really well. And I do think he's, obviously I want to say it now because he's beat me, but I do think he's one of the best in the division.
All right, Tom. Listen, thanks for talking to the Cassius and Hilda show, and like I said, I'm sure you know, you sit down with your team and just see where you're going to go from now. It's been a few weeks since then, so I hope to see you back in the ring really soon.
Yeah, no, thank you very much. Well, obviously, when you get beat, you find out who your team are, and obviously I've got great support behind me, so I'll be back.
Thank you very much.
The Big Fight, sponsored by 666bet.com.